Now we ask that you face the flag as we honor America with our national anthem being played tonight by the Sioux Falls Christian Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Michael Grudenboom. A reminder to all in attendance that the proper etiquette is to stand at attention, remove your hat, and place your right hand over your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. And now we will be doing the starting lineups for both teams. First, let's please welcome first cheerleaders, Coach Misty DeGroat, cheerleader Julie Bonema, Hannah Manning, Bella Nelson, Ellie Pulse, Grace Reinish, Morgan Scout. Testing. You got me, Ivan? All right, welcome, fans. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We have a first round playoff matchup between the host team, Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, versus Dakota Valley. I believe they both come in tonight at 6-3. Sioux Falls Christian is the 4 seed, and Dak Valley is the 5 seed on this kind of a wet and windy Thursday night. But we're in luck because we have a former coach that knows a lot about playoff football in South Dakota. Coach Pettengill, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, let's be careful. You're giving too much credit there. It's an exciting game. We have two 6-3 teams this year, and really it came down to the last week of the season to decide where this game was going to be played. It looked like Sioux Falls Christian and Dakota Valley probably were going to be in that 4-5 range, and depending on how those games went, that's where it was going to be played. And Sioux Falls Christian finished the season really strong against a decent Lennox team. Had a big win last week, 40-0, and Dakota Valley lost to Del Rapids, and that was kind of the deciding factor as to why we're here at Bob Young Field tonight.
And Dak Valley lost to a very good Dells team in a very close, hard-fought game, correct? I think they only lost by 4.
Yeah, it was 18.
That's what it was.
And you think about the way they ended the year very strong. Sioux Falls Christian, after their first 2 losses early in the year, they won out other than a loss versus Beersford at home. So they go beat Dakota Valley 24-14. They beat Madison. They beat Chamberlain. They beat Millbank. Had a little bit of a hiccup against Beersford. They beat Belfouche, beat Lennox, and that's where we're at here today. And so the thing about Dakota Valley right now is they've lost their last 2 games of the season, so they're on a 2-game losing streak, but that doesn't tell who they really are. They played a really tough Beersford team and lost by 2, and then played a tough Del Rapids team and lost by 4. So this game has the makings to be a beautiful night tonight. When you look at the temperature, it's about 44, 45 degrees outside. Wind is blowing from the southeast heading to the northwest, but only at about 9 miles per hour. So for South Dakota, that's really not a bad night. So shouldn't play a huge factor in there.
I guess I don't know about that. Maybe maybe Jake does. I think the weather says that. I think the wind's going to die down as the evening goes down, as it usually does. And I would say, I guess it is a little wet, but I would say all in all, it's a pretty good football night for late October, wouldn't you say, Jake?
Yeah, when you're playing, we say it's wet, and that might get damp, and the more that both teams are running on this field, the more it's going to dry. But the thing about it is this field drains really well, and so we shouldn't notice that unless we get any rain that comes down. And so sounds like it's going to stop. Looks like Sioux Falls Christian won the toss. They decided to defer, and so Dakota Valley will receive that kick. And Sioux Falls Christian will have the wind in the first quarter. So see if that means anything to them.
When I think back, I don't know if you called that Dak Valley game, Jake, or not, but Sioux Falls Christian won. I believe they played the third game of the year. Jake,
yep.
Does that sound right? And Sioux Falls Christian did win, I believe. What was the score, Jake?
That was 24-14.
24-14. I believe Dak Valley had a special team score, but it was a very close game throughout. And I think, Jake and I have talked. We've talked to the coaches, and we anticipate a very hard-fought, close game tonight. Jake, would you agree?
Yeah, and in my conversations with Coach Smith and Coach Keepers, the offense and defensive coordinators, they really want to eliminate Dakota Valley to big plays. Dakota Valley had some really big passing plays the first time they played. It was a really tight half, and Sioux Falls Christian really kind of wore down the the defensive front from Dakota Valley and kind of took advantage there in the fourth quarter. But other than that, it was a really hard-fought battle and a game that felt like it could go either way.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Doctor will get set to place the kick here. He does have the wind to his back, and we're about a few seconds away from kickoff. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. I know we should have a really good audience tonight, hopefully, with being a Thursday night and Dak Valley being about an hour away. But we anticipate a great football game tonight.
Back to receive, looks like number 1, Randy Rosenquist.
Looks like Rosenquist will take it about the 6-yard line, kind of following his blockers patiently, cuts it back up middle. He'll be brought down about the 29-yard line.
Tonight's a big night for the Chargers. It's first time that they've hosted a game in a couple years, and so for a playoff game, in a couple years, and so really a big night, a night to be proud of. They've really put in a lot of work to get here, so really proud of these guys. Chargers are going to come out in what we call a 4-man front, so an even front. They feel like they're very loaded up front from the defensive side.
Can you tell who that quarterback is, Jake? Can't see his number 16. I think he'll throw it out to Boya. They kind of had a receiver come in motion there, and the Chargers sideline are kind of saying it was a backwards pass, I think, Jake. But if you can see it in the replay, I can't really tell.
Yeah, let's watch that. That's Ethan Onema back at quarterback. And so it looks like he's about on the 16-yard line. No, sorry, the 24-yard line. It looks like that's tough to see from the angle that we have. But if that is passed backwards, that is considered a lateral, and it's a live football.
All right, so that is number 16, Onema in the backfield. His running back's by his side. He has 2 receivers to his right. 1 man goes in motion. Onema's going to fire. He's a left-handed quarterback, and the fall's a little slow, a little low there. Good pressure by number 56 for Sioux Falls Christian. I think that was Tucker. Yep, Tucker Koyman.
And it's good to see the Chargers start out this way, because last time the two teams played, it felt like Dakota Valley really got things going in the air early on. And so right now, Dakota Valley's 0 for 2. We'll see what happens on this third play. We can only expect a pass.
So Dakota Valley do come out with 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. Shotgun, quarterback takes the snap. He's pressured. He'll fire. It's picked off. Number 2, Carter Van Dawn with the interception. He's still on his feet, running to his left. He'll get a block here. Oh, come on, Carter, get on your wheels. There you go. Brought down all the way to the 19-yard line. How about that, Coach Jake, for the opening play?
Great way to start. Coach Keeper's got his guys going.
Yep.
You wouldn't ask for anything better. You watch, he drops back to pass. Van Donk sits back in coverage, picks that ball off, and he is fast enough that he can play both sides of the field, takes it to the left side, really just hits it hard and gets the ball down to, the 14-yard line.
Yeah, just a great play by the Chargers defense to come out. And they have all the momentum right now. So Sioux Falls Christian will come out here on offense. Quarterback Tate Snyder will bring the boys to the line. He's got Van Dong and Snyder to his right. He'll hand off to Johnny Skyberg running to his left, and he'll pick up about 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, and that's what we're expecting. You know, the Chargers came out last time and said we're going to play physical football. And they didn't have a ton of success in the first half, but that was okay because it set them up to run the ball in the second half, and they ran the ball very well against Dakota Valley last time the two teams met.
Do you think that pass was kind of not thrown properly because the Sioux Falls Christian defensive line had pressure on the quarterback there as well?
Definitely, and they're known to have a solid defensive line right now.
They'll keep it on the ground against Skyberg. He's got a little bit of a lane, and he'll fall down inside the 5-yard line, close to a first down.
Yes.
Looks like he'll be about, a yard short, Jake? Half a yard?
Yeah, and Dakota Valley's playing a 4-man front, and they walk up their linebackers. It looks like almost like a 6-2 look, so playing with 2 linebackers and really just kind of tighten up that box.
It's like the same thing. Again, they keep the Skyberg, and he will go in for the touchdown.
Touchdown
Chargers.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
Boy, great start for the team in blue tonight. Sawyer, did you like that? Sawyer approves. That's great. That's great. Boy, yeah, the Chargers sideline is excited. The coaches are excited. And Sioux Falls Christian to attempt the extra point here. That's Doctor kicking. Holding is Tate Snyder. Dawson Mulder, we miss you. Is that who that was?
That was
Okay.
Dawson Mulder.
I saw Dawson.
Dawson Mulder, quarterback of the 2-time state champion team.
The extra point is good by Doctor. So just like that, Sioux Falls Christian takes an early lead, 7-0. Jake, I mean, like, what can you say? I mean, if you're coaching this game, you had a lot of these games. I mean, your team comes out like that, you can't be any happier, right?
It couldn't have gone better. You know, you decide to play defense right away. It's essentially a 3-and-out look, but you're getting the ball about the 15-yard line, and you have 15 yards to go, and really you had your way with Dakota Valley's defense there and really just marched the ball down the field. You know, so we really don't know what type of football game this is because both teams haven't been put in real positions. You know, Dakota Valley had 3 plays. I'll be curious to see what a drive looks like for them. I'll be curious to see what a drive looks like for the Chargers. But we've had a minute and a half go by right now, and it's a 7-0 ball game.
So yeah, I mean, if you're Dak Valley, it's like, what are you saying? Hey, relax, right? It's a long game, guys. You know, we're not going to hit the panic button here at all.
Yes.
We just gotta get that first down.
Yes.
You know, that's probably what they're saying to their team.
Yes, be patient. You know, they came out and stopped the clock a few times, so really that slowed things down for them. I imagine they're going to come out and run the football. They're known for that, and so just be patient. It's a long football game, and they're a good football program.
So Doctor here to kick for the Chargers. Kind of puts them about the exact same place, Dakota Valley 5-yard line. That's Rosenquist again, kind of patiently, kind of follows the blockers. Got a little bit of a seam there, breaks a tackle, and he'll be brought down by Doctor. I do believe he fumbled it there, Jake.
Yeah, let's see. Is there a replay here? Ball's out there. Doctor rips that ball. Looks like the knee was maybe down.
The ball's bouncing right there.
Oh, is that the ball right there?
That's the ball right
there. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Out.
You're right.
Yeah, so the kicker, Doctor, coming down and ripping that ball out. That's impressive.
You know, it's a good thing and a bad thing. I've seen Doctor make a number of tackles this year. It's a great thing that he's making tackles. You don't typically want your kicker to make
That's
the
usually not a
tackles,
good sign, maybe.
Yeah.
So that was a great return by Rosenquist. Sets Dakota Valley up on their own 36-yard line. On him a fake here, and he throws across kind of a seam route to a tight end, and he's tackled by the ref. I don't know, right?
Yep.
And you can kind of see the replay here. He just kind of.
That's tough.
I think that was pass interference, Jake. Right? He hit him before the ball came. So I guess Sioux Falls Christian will take the tackle.
4 plays for Dakota Valley, 4 passes. I don't know that I've remembered a Dakota Valley team doing that or looking that way.
Yeah, and I can remember they used to do that wildcat a lot, didn't they,
Yes,
where the quarterback would
yes.
always run it. So it was a gain of 8. So Anima, he takes the shotgun snap, fires it, and it's
Intercepted by Kari.
It was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Did he get it?
Yes, it was intercepted by Kari.
See the replay here.
So you look,
Tipped by Woodward, maybe?
Yeah, and Kari looks like it's bobbling in Kari's hands, and almost Rosenquist helped him by making that play. They put it back in his hands because it looked like Kari maybe would have dropped that.
Yeah, he was kind of bobbling it, and then he kind of put it back together. Oh, wow.
Now you have to be a little bit worried if you're Dakota Valley. Again, we've had just over 2 minutes to tick off, and Sioux Falls Christian has the ball for the second time. They kicked off, and so we're looking at a 7-0 lead and a team that really had their way with Dakota Valley's defense.
So Sioux Falls Christian sets up here 1st and 10 on Dakota Valley's 43-yard line. Snyder back to pass. He'll fire. Looks like that's Tate Snyder with the catch, and he'll gain about 14 yards on the play.
Snyder to Snyder.
Is that on your father-in-law's property? So 1st down for the Chargers after he just got done seeing some nice deer pictures. Whitty will keep running to his right. Boy, yeah, he's hard to bring
Tough man
down.
to bring down.
It's a good run by the young sophomore.
Great run. And he has really just established himself as a physical runner, a guy who you can start to trust and carry the ball. And I think he had 166 yards last week.
Against Lennox, did he?
Against Lennox. And so those are the types of games that build you confidence later in the season. And now coaches are saying, let's give this guy the rock.
Yeah, I know he's been very impressive so far this season for the 6'1 sophomore Whitty. So that is Whitty now in the running back. Snyder the quarterback. They'll hand off to Whitty. He'll run to his right. Tries to break it outside. Still breaking tackles. Looks like he was going to maybe lose a yard there, and he ended up picking up a yard, Jake.
Exactly what you want, just wearing guys out. And what's great is, you saw Skyberg on the first possession, and now you're seeing Whitty. And so it's like you're getting guys like Skyberg rest so he can go play defense. And now Whitty's getting his look in rotation.
I mean, I would say, too, aren't they kind of different running backs as well? I mean, one's maybe more of a power, one's more of a scat back kind of.
Yeah, when you watch Johnny, he really follows his blocks, read his blocks well. And then when you watch Whitty, you see just a guy that wants to overpower you.
So he'll have Snyder and Van Dong to his left. Whitty's lined up behind him. They'll give it to Whitty. He'll run to his left, following his blocker in that time. Looks like he picked up the 1st down, though, didn't he?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And I have to just give a lot of credit right now to Coach Smith and his patience. He's just running the football. He's taking what he's given, and he's just doing his thing right now. And the offensive line is really deserves a lot of credit up front. You see these 1st downs, but it starts with the guys up front.
So that'll be a 1st down for the Chargers. Sets them up on Dakota Valley's 19-yard line. Skyberg is back in at running back. Snyder will roll to his right. Good blocking by the O-line. He'll try to hit his brother. Cole goes off his hands.
Yeah, Snyder to Snyder again. And it's one of those plays where, he was open, and it should have been a play that we had some success on. We didn't, and that's okay. Snyder's typically catching the ball. But you get a little bit fearful here now. It's 2nd and 10. And so if you're getting that 3 or 4, and then you get 3 or 4 again, you could get stuck in a situation where it's 4th and 2, and then you're in a different look that you've been.
So with that incomplete pass now, Chargers looking at 2nd and 10. They'll toss to Skyberg running to his left, trying to get the edge. Can't quite get there. He'll gain a yard on the play. So 3rd and 9, Jake.
I'm not even sure that he gained a yard there. Did he? I think we're at 3rd and 10. This is a play where, in the past, Coach Smith, I would have seen him air it out. I feel like this year, when you get into these 3rd and longer situations, I've seen him really set up the run here. And so I'll be curious to see what this looks like. I won't be surprised if he comes back with a running play right here. Run a power to the left.
He does have Whitty in the backfield now.
Snyder, Van Dong to his right. He looked to pass to his right. Throws it up for the touchdown. End zone. Carter Van Dong. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Was that Van Dong or was that Snyder?
I think it was Snyder. You're right. Yep. Snyder. See on the replay here. Ours is. But,
he goes up.
Really good coverage.
Yeah. Great
bring it
coverage.
in.
Almost came down with it. Snyder's been a great player for the Chargers this year. And yeah, that would have been big for that sophomore to come down with it. So he deserves a lot of credit for even making that a play because he was covered well.
So it looks like Sioux Falls Christian's going to attempt a field goal here. What do we got here? It's on the 27, so a 37-yard field goal attempt. Good snap, good hold. Kick is good. Wow. Great special teams play by the Chargers.
That was huge. And when we look back a few weeks ago, the Chargers really struggled in their kicking game. They missed a couple PATs. I think they missed a field goal. And so this has to build confidence. And we talked about a few weeks back that you're kicking in the season. You're kicking in the season to get ready for moments like this.
Moments like that, yep.
And so that was a big play to put the Chargers up 10-0. 10-0 looks a lot sweeter than 7-0 right now.
So just like that, fans, if you're just joining us, 6 minutes, 31 seconds to go. Sioux Falls Christian leading 10-0. Sioux Falls Christian kicked off about the third play of the game. Sioux Falls Christian had an interception. They drove down the field and scored. Then the very next series, about the second play of that series, another tip ball interception. Sioux Falls Christian gets a field goal. So a lot of action in the first half of the first quarter, Jake.
Yeah. What do you think? How's Dakota Valley going to come out offensively?
Well, it's one of those things where you're thinking, well, it probably could be worse.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, you kind of be thinking it could be down 14-0.
Yes.
So they just got to, it's one of those things where they do have the wind in their face here, and they kind of came out passing. And I just go back to what I said earlier. You just got to get that first down, man.
Yep. Develop some confidence.
So here we go. Doctor to kick. Kind of a low liner kick. Bounces off the Dakota Valley player. He'll field it. Number 14. He'll be brought down on the Dakota Valley 22-yard line. Braden Sivers there, the 6-foot junior for Dakota Valley.
Brought down by Congdon, the physical sophomore.
Yeah, Christian, they've had a lot of nice sophomores this season.
Yes, they
Step
have.
up and play well.
It's exciting for next year and the year after that.
So we'll see what Dak Valley chooses to do here. They'll start 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line. Adama in at quarterback. He has 4 wide receivers spread out again, Jake.
Yep.
He'll take the snap. He will fake the handoff and keep it. It's like he was first wrapped up by Ben Otterloo. Then a host of Chargers came.
Yeah, a couple yards, but showed that they're looking to maybe run the ball at times tonight.
And we'll see if they run Adama. He's a big, strong quarterback, 5'11", 195. So he's not a easy kid to bring down. Even there, they just blew it dead. They never brought him to the ground, So we'll call it a gain of 2 for the Panthers. Adama comes to the line here. He's in the backfield by himself. He'll take the shotgun snap. He'll roll to his left, fire to his left, and there he is, Rosenquist. Randy Rosenquist with the catch. Close to a first down. Looks like they're going to give it to him. You'll see the replay here.
He steps out, catch, and that's a designed route. It's get past the sticks, come back, get the first down, move the chains.
So, you see that quarterback was rolling to his left. He is left-handed, so that's probably a little bit more natural for him. But there, if you're Dakota Valley, what do you do now? You take a sigh of relief. All right, first down. Here we go now, boys. Right?
Yep.
But yeah, they got 5 wide receivers here, Jake, in the formation. They'll bring a wide receiver back to the backfield. They'll hand it off to him, and he'll gain about 3 yards on the play.
3, yeah. And just kind of talking scouting reports and different things last week, Dakota Valley seems to be a wide side team. They like to run to the wide side. You get more room to play with there, but they went away from that. So you just be curious to see, is Rosenquist going to roll out to his right? As a coach, you always want to try to give your quarterback to roll out to the side that his arm strength is, and so as a lefty, they're going to want to go left. We'll see what happens if they try to go right tonight.
So here we go. Now they come out with a really bunched up formation. Adama takes the snap. Looking to his left, he had an open receiver. Great play by, was that Skyberg?
That was Skyberg,
Yeah.
almost intercepted. He looked opened a little bit early. And what he was trying to do there is they were trying to sell pass play to the right, so he's looking. And at that time he has that tight end that crosses to the other side of the field. And he had a glimpse where he was open, but maybe just throwing a little bit behind him.
Yeah, no, that's kind of Skyberg's speed there. He kind of closed that gap a little bit. So it brings up 3rd and 7 for the Panthers. They'll come out with 4 wide receivers. Anima looking to his left. He'll fire to his left. And it's intercepted. Johnny Skyberg that time. Boy, the Chargers defense came ready tonight, Jake.
3 possessions, 3 interceptions.
Yeah, Keepers is loving it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you can see in the replay here, Jake, I mean, there's a lot of blue jerseys right there.
You know, that's almost like a punt in that situation.
That's true. It was 3rd and 7.
Yep. Getting rid of the ball, throwing it up, and essentially you get some of that punt yardage there.
So Chargers will set up here 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Snyder will come to the line. He's got Skyberg behind him. Van Dong and Snyder split out. He'll hand to Skyberg running to his left. Great push up front by the lineman, Jake. He'll gain about 7-8 yards on the play. But, I mean, he got great push up front.
Well, what was great is you had Lincoln Simchenko, who's 12 yards down the field, who's still pushing. And so if you have guys that have that mentality up front, you're going to get bigger plays. And so, you know, those are the types of plays where breakaways happen. If we're stopping at 3-4 yards, then we're going to get 5-6 yards. But I love what I saw out of Lincoln that last play.
A great first down play. Chargers come out 2nd and 2.
This could be a passing down for Coach Smith. Nope.
They'll keep it on the ground with Skyberg. Running to his right. Not much doing there. He does fall forward. It's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, and from the looks of it right now, it does not look like he got it. But who knows? We'll see if
they got him short.
Yeah, we got.
Gets Tucker, 55.
Connor Swear.
All right, we have an injury on the field. I think we'll just step away here for about a minute. All right, we're back here. Looks like Swear might have hurt his ankle there possibly, but we'll see if he gets back in. Great athletic trainer Josh Clausen right there right away. Take care of him, Jake, right?
Yep. A lot of credit goes to Josh.
They'll run it here.
Oh, wow.
Keep it on the ground. Great defensive stand by the Panthers. It's going to be really close. I think he's short.
I think he's short as well.
The Chargers kind of did like a little quick there. You know, they kind of went to the line of scrimmage really fast.
Yep.
But Dakota Valley was not surprised. They were ready for it. And they're going to call him short, 4th down. Wow.
Coach Smith's going to go for this.
Wow. Big call here, Charger fans. We'll call it 4th and about a foot, half a yard. Chargers are on their own 46-yard line. Jake, you going for it here?
They are going for it. And Coach Smith.
You got to put Whitty in there, don't you?
I got a lot of respect for the way he does things. You know, you think this is an automatic running down, but he passes the ball often in situations. There's a play action.
Snyder's going to keep it.
Easily.
He's going to push forward.
Easily.
Oh, my goodness, he's still on his feet.
But the question is, what was it called? Was it a face mask? Was it a hold? I wonder in this situation, just the way it was called, was it a face mask?
So, yeah, he gains about 15 yards on the play.
Yes.
And a face mask as well. That's the thing about Tate. I mean, Tate, you know, we talked about how big Anima is. I mean, Tate's a big, strong kid, too. So he's not going to go down easy.
He's a great athlete.
So it looks like they call it a 5-yard face mask, and they still do that? Or?
Yeah.
It's not 15, is it?
No. If I recall right, you got the incidental 5-yard, or you have the personal foul that's the 15.
All right, here we go. Chargers are playing fast here. 1st and 10. They are on Dakota Valley's 35-yard line. Skyberg will run to his right. Tries to cut it up here a little bit. Not much doing, maybe a gain of 1 on the play.
But it's that much more energy that's used by the Dakota Valley defense, and so I'm okay with that.
Speaking of Tate Snyder, did you see his solo last night?
Yes, I did.
I did not see it live, but I saw it on YouTube. I tell you what.
A couple nights ago.
The quarterback can sing, Jake.
Yep,
He can sing.
yep.
Was it 2 nights ago? I thought it was last night.
He might be the best quarterback singer that Sioux Falls Christian has ever had.
There you go. All right, Snyder's going to pass it now. Got pressure from his blind side, and he's dropped hard. Great play by number 11 for Dakota Valley.
Yeah, that was Emmanuel Quall. Nobody saw him coming, and so made a great play there. It sets you up.
So that's going to bring the Chargers back, put them about 3rd and 16, Jake. What do you try to get half back here and then go for it, or who knows, huh?
You know what? I think you have big enough tight ends right now, and you have fast enough receivers that you're going to find somebody. You're going to get a good look. Mm-hmm. Let's just see if we can haul it in right now.
Yeah, we got Van Horsen and Woodward at tight end.
I think I talked to Woodward earlier this week. He has scored a touchdown in every game this year other than last week.
Has he really? Talked to James' dad the other day. There's a flag here on the play.
Would that have been delay of game? I lost.
I didn't see. He just signaled.
I didn't see what he signaled there.
I'm sorry.
Ivy, can we set instant replay?
I don't know. That didn't seem like it took that long, did it?
No.
Could have been
Was
like too many guys broke the huddle.
That's what I was going to say. It would have been a legal substitution thing, possibly.
Well, maybe somebody will text us if they saw what the call
Yeah.
was. All right, so now it goes from 3rd and 16 to 3rd and 21.
Watch this post. Watch Van Donk post in the middle of the field. This could be a Van Donk. Oh, no.
Tate's going to throw. Screen pass to Johnny Skyberg. He'll try to follow his blockers.
Oh,
kind of
wow.
gets to the edge. Gets a little block by Mulder. Did he get it, Jake? I can't tell. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
This
Wow.
the cross
Wow.
Well, you can see the replay here, guys. A great call by Coach Smith.
Yes. Everybody thought it was going the other way. Skyberg knew where the first down marker was. Everybody blocked. No holding, no clips. Big play. And that deflates
Yeah, that's a kind of
Dakota Valley.
Yep. 3rd and 21, and you convert. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah. So we're just kind of getting close to the end of the first quarter here. Sioux Falls Christian leading 10-0. Tate Snyder will hand to Whitty. Running to his right, he kind of cuts back against the grain. And great run by the sophomore.
And you could just watch how he was securing the ball, moving his legs. I don't know what they're doing in practice, but they are really working on that ball security and just driving those knees up.
Oh, he looked good there in that run. Wow.
He looked really
Broke
good.
several tackles.
You know, Coach
Really
Keepers
securing
gets
that
to work
ball.
with those guys a lot, and so give him a lot of credit.
All right, great. Looks like the Chargers are content to end the quarter out here. Jake, you got anything?
No, I have nothing. Let's take a break.
All right, sounds good. All right, we're back here. Snyder's going to take the snap. He keeps it. Tries to follow Whitty through the hole, but not much doing there.
Doesn't look like he got it.
So, yeah, they'll be short 3rd and 1 for the Chargers. At what, Dakota Valley 11, Jake?
Yeah, and I just want to take a moment right now. We have Ivan Voss and Justin Rakusik who are doing a great job tonight at recording this game, and so just want to give them a lot of credit. We have some of the best photography or video camera skills in the country, and so I just want to give these guys a lot of credit. We're grateful for them.
All right, 3rd and 1. Snyder's going to hand to Whitty. Oh, he tries to cut it back outside. Great run, Whitty. Kind of a little dicey there for about a second, Jake.
Yeah, I love the physical run, but it's also one of those things that we have to be able to recognize that we need 1 yard. Lower your head, find that hole, and just get the yard. 1st and 6.
1st and goal.
Sorry, 1st and goal from the 6.
So we'll see if the Chargers can punch it in here, really kind of turn the heat up on Dakota Valley. We'll see. We have not targeted a tight end tonight yet, Jake.
We have not, and we haven't needed to either.
Get one here in the end zone. Snyder will take the snap. He'll fake the handoff to Whitty, roll to his right. Fire for that tight end.
Mr. Woodward.
Woodward. Touchdown, Chargers. Thanks, Ivan. Great play. See the replay here. It's a little play action.
Look at the way he just stretches out and reaches for that ball.
I tell you, I mean, his hands, he never lets the ball come to his chest or body. He always got his hands out there. And
that's how it kind of looks like when you played tight end back in the day, right?
Yeah, I was usually on the bench down
Augustana.
there.
But what's fun to see is for some reason, Sioux Falls Christian continues to have great tight ends come through their program. We'll talk about that here in a second.
So the extra point attempt here, Snyder to hold, Doctor to kick. The extra point is good. Is that number 18? Is he doing the long snapping? I almost think he is.
Let's see that. Who was 18 there? Drew Netches. Yes. I think you're exactly right. Good job, Drew. Way to step in
the freshman.
A big game like this.
He's had 3 of them now.
Yes.
2 extra points and the field goal.
I want to go back to some of that tight end play because it's been just a huge blessing for Sioux Falls Christian to have some of their tight ends. And I'm going to miss some kids here, so forgive me for that. But, you look at right now, you have Mr. Van Horsen and Mr. Woodward who are just big physical weight room type kids, guys who can go up for the ball and come down with it. We have Zach Whitty, who is now playing at USD and getting some reps here and there. We also have Mitchell Goodberry, who has a chance to be an All-American tight end at Augustana. And so you look at the years that we've had some success at the tight end position, and really just changes the game because not only can they catch the football, but they can also block.
So just like that, Sioux Falls Christian leads 17-0. We're just early stages of the second quarter. The field's been flopped now, so Doctor will kind of kick into the wind a little bit. We'll see what the Dakota Valley offense can do here. But, boy, that Charger sideline is fired up, man.
Why wouldn't you be,
Yeah, you're right. So we'll see. Doctor had been putting it on the 5-yard line. Great kick. Wow, into the wind. Touchback.
So I'm going to say I was looking at Rosenquist there, and I'm thinking, why are you playing so far back? Because – when they were going the other direction and the wind was getting kicked, it didn't go that far, and the Doctor just sails it.
Yeah, he sailed that one.
He's got to feel very confident in his leg right now.
Man, and like that was into a 12-mile-per-hour wind, Jake.
Yes.
Kick.
That's impressive. You don't realize how much a kicking game will benefit you.
So we'll see here if Dak Valley can get something going offensively. They'll start here on their own 20-yard line. They'll keep it up the middle. Not much doing. But a no gain on the play, Jake.
No gain on the play. Linebackers are filling. D-line are taking up some double teams, and looks like they're just rotating a lot of kids in and out. It's fun to watch. You have Riley Zorman out there who
I don't think he wants to come out.
He doesn't want to leave the field right now. That's the type of kid you want on your team.
Oh, I love that. His teammates are telling him to calm down. He's like, leave me alone. I want to play. Right?
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah. My prediction right now is a rollout to your left. You have Rosenquist.
2nd and 10. He'll fire to his left for Rosenquist. Pass is too high.
Wow, great coverage by the Chargers tonight.
Yeah. That Rosenquist, he's a great athlete from Dakota Valley. He's a great runner, great basketball player, and he's definitely had a lot of success this season. But as far as tonight, though, the Chargers have done a good job containing him. So 3rd down already for Dakota Valley. 3rd and 10, we'll call it. Chargers defense is kind of shuffling in some new players. Looks like they got Britton Mulder in there. So Dak Valley comes out again, 4 wide receivers. Running back to Anama's right. He'll look to pass to his left. Fire. Caught. Fighting for a first down, and he's got it. Great third down play by the Panthers, Jake.
Yep, again, you're finding the sticks, you're getting the first down. Finding the sticks, get the first down. So, again, that's a confidence builder like you were talking about. Just want to give a shout-out right now to Shelly Skinner, who's watching from afar. And Dan Mortensen.
Like from afar, meaning her house?
From her couch.
Couch. First and 10 for Dakota Valley. They'll keep it on the ground, running to his left hard. He'll break a tackle. It's about their best run tonight, Jake.
Yeah, and way to hang on by Van Egdom, because if he doesn't slow that down, it could be a big play. You get a running back like that rolling, get his feet moving, it's hard to tackle.
It's number 12, the sophomore, Boonstra. Nice run on the play.
We also want to give a shout-out to our Platinum member, Jessica and Elliot DeWitt, who are not with us tonight.
2nd and 5 for Dakota Valley. Look, kind of fake the handoff. Quarterback will keep it running to his right. Breaks the tackle. He'll gain about 3 on the play. Third and 3 here, Jake. If you don't get the first down, do you go for it, Coach?
You know what? I will tell you what when we get there.
That'd be a tough call.
4th and 3 is a little bit different than 4th and 1.
Yeah. So wide receiver, Dakota Valley comes out in 4 wideouts again. Kind of do a hard count. Well, there you go, Jake. You don't have to make the call now.
You know, at some point, though, so field position is important, but also you got to get gutsy in a game like this because you're down 17-0.
Yeah. So there you go, Sioux Falls Christian. Dakota Valley has a little bit of a drive going here. They're trying to put something together. They get a first down on a penalty. So 1st and 10 for Dakota Valley. Quarterback takes the – can't quite get him down.
Wow, way to make something out of nothing. It looked like he was wrapped up there. And number 3 on that jet sweep, Trey Peel, takes it around the edge and gets 4 yards, and that's going to be the biggest 4 yards.
That was huge. I mean,
yeah.
It could have been a loss of 3.
Yes. Great run. And those are the types of plays that get you back in games.
Definitely. Who's that number 70 for Sioux Falls Christian? He's not on the roster.
It's a great question.
Is that Van Horsen?
You know what?
He's kind of standing like him, isn't he? Huh. Anyway, 2nd and 7 for Dakota Valley. Anima fires, caught by Rosenquist. He'll be brought down, but gains about 8 yards in the play for another first down, Jake.
Yep. You know, and we look and we see and we have that offsides on the Chargers. It's 3rd and 3. Let's say that they don't get that offsides. They stop them. They force them to a punt. We're in a different position. But now Dakota Valley is chipping away, putting a drive together, and developing some confidence.
Definitely. Yes. You got that? All right, 1st and 10 for Dakota Valley. Anima will kind of pump fake. He's under pressure. He'll be brought down by the Charger defense.
Good response.
Great play. Number 56.
Is that Tucker Koima?
Yes. Well, he's had some good plays tonight.
Yeah, what I love about what he did is not only did he tackle him, but he picked him up. And so the biggest thing is, we want to play a physical football game tonight, both sides, but let's stay classy. And so just proud of kids who do the right thing on the field.
So you're saying play like Coach Pettingale used to play, right?
Play like
you were always classy. You never lost your temper or did anything.
My films are
all right, here we
gone.
go. Here we go.
Know.
Yep, 2nd and 20 for Dakota Valley. Great play by Tucker. Anima will roll to his right. He'll fire. Great throw, great catch.
Great wrap up there.
But great tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, that guy's off and running.
Yes,
Who was that?
Yes.
Was that Van Egdom?
Yep, Van Egdom.
Good job, Cade.
You know that. You see the 42. You see
That's
a little
right.
bit of Keegan out there.
That's right. The way he walks, everything.
Yep.
You never know if that's Keegan or Cade. I'm sure Cade thinks he's better. I'm sure. Or bigger, I mean, right? Bigger than Keegan?
Maybe.
He's probably taller, I think.
He is.
Is he? Can Keegan verify that? All right, they'll call it gang a 2 on the play, 3rd and 18. Kind of a high snap for Anima. He'll fire across for Rosenquist, and just great defense by the Chargers. Just not much doing there.
When that ball sailed high, because it was fun to watch Snyder. Snyder just, I think he has 7 interceptions this year, 3 for touchdowns.
Yep.
And so you watch Snyder, he just kind of sits back, and he was about to bait it, but they threw it over the head. And so otherwise that might be going to the house.
If that would have been a lower throw, it might have been worse for Dakota Valley. So the huge sack on 1st down totally killed the momentum there of that drive. So looks like Dakota Valley is going to be forced to punt now, 4th and 18. They're right at midfield. Back deep for the Chargers is Whitty and Snyder, Cole Snyder. Kick kind of sails off to the right, goes out of bounds. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like they'll start about the 32-yard line, Jake.
So let's see what a drive looks like now for the Chargers. This is probably their toughest field position they've had tonight. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think so. They're kind of going into the wind here a little bit. I don't know who these people are. So we're sitting here 17-0. Sioux Falls Christian leads. Just over 6 minutes to play. They'll hand off, running to his left. He's brought down hard. That's Johnny Skyberg.
Yeah, and you see a penalty back there. It's probably a holding call. Yes, and it is a holding call. So
we'll set him back here 10 yards.
Yep. Those are the things you don't need. We
So
call those drive killers.
I believe Dak Valley has all 3 timeouts left here, so
both teams do.
Sioux Falls Christian looking at 1st and 20. If Dak Valley can get a stop, they definitely have time to try to get some points on the board this half. But they got to get a stop here first. So Chargers looking at 1st and 22. Is that possible? So the holding was in the backfield. Is that how that works?
Yeah, it would have happened. 2 yards back.
All right, so 1st and 22 for the Chargers. Snyder's going to look to pass, looking to his right. He'll hit Cole, his brother.
Wow,
nice little
great
juke move. He'll be brought down. Boy, he is shifty, isn't he?
Yeah, and he puts a little move, and you think, okay, 3 or 4 yards. You watch him. Okay, so he plants. He sets up the inside. Boom, spin moves to the outside, and really that 3 or 4 yards can change just what this drive looks like. What a great spin move there.
That was awesome. Hey, he picked up 7 more yards.
And the kid's a sophomore.
So
what's really special, and I'm sure they'll remember this one day, but that was a Snyder-to-Snyder play. And so just good memories playing with your brother.
So the gang of 13 on the play, be 2nd and 9. Skyberg will keep up the middle, kind of falls forward. He'll gain about 2 on the play.
Yeah.
So now we got a lot more 3rd and manageable here.
It's probably a type of play where you're looking to get the sticks, get the 1st down. They've had a ton of success throwing the football tonight. Really, they've had a ton of success doing a lot of different things.
Yeah, I don't think I haven't seen all of Sioux Falls Christian games. This is about as good as I've seen our offense.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah,
I guess defensively too.
And you look at it, you have a 1st and 22. You have another drive where you're 10, 15 yards back, and we're getting the 1st downs or getting very close to getting the 1st downs. And so
here we go, 3rd and 7. Snyder will look. He'll throw. Fire looking for Mulder there. Pass went a little high, so
It's like Chargers will have to do their first punt here of the night.
Coach Smith's getting a little giddy down there.
I saw him jumping there.
he might have a vert to play some defense out there.
Yeah, Coach Smith, he's in better shape than most men his age.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Are they going for?
I'm guessing they're going to do a quick kick here.
Yeah.
So Sioux Falls, Dakota Valley will send Rosenquist back deep. It's like Snyder's going to be in the punt formation. You know he's going to pass it. It's a fake, wide open. James Woodward breaks the tackle, falls forward, first down, Sioux Falls Christian. Jake, that's a gutsy call.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my.
It's one where you look really, really good. Wow. Show that again, Ivan. You know, he sets up, and I think they have the call to make that decision if the guy's open. Yeah. But, again, it's one of those you look really, really good as a coach when it goes well, and it looks really ugly when it goes bad. And Coach Smith looks good right now.
Yeah, you're the greatest coach ever when it works, right? So 1st and 10 for the Chargers after that fake punt. Skyberg running hard, cuts back to his left, breaks the tackle. Great run by Johnny Skyberg.
And plays like that happen after you get devastated on the play before. Big hole, not looking like they want a whole lot to do with the running game there, and just taking it 15, 20 yards.
Christian playing fast here. Keep it on the ground with Skyberg, and he'll break another tackle again. Good first down run. Oh, shucks. Johnny's down now. He will gain about 8 yards on the play. But, and we were saying Woody was a hard runner, but, boy, Johnny Skyberg's been running really hard tonight.
Yeah, and there comes Josh Clausen.
So we'll have an injury here. We'll kind of step away here for a little bit. All right, we're back here. Good news, Charger fans. Johnny Skyberg, he did walk off on his own, so that's always kind of looks better than being carried off, right, Coach?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and he looks good right now.
Ivan agrees.
Typically, when you lay down the field, you have to come off for a play, but my guess is he's back here pretty quick.
So they'll keep it on the ground with Whitty. Boy, just running to his right. You got to give credit to that O-line, Jake.
Yes,
There's some huge holes this last second quarter.
Yep, and it really doesn't matter who's in there. Big plays happen.
There's a huge hole. I mean, it's really good. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line here. James Woodward is entering the game again. So Whitty will have receivers Van Dong and Snyder to his left. Whitty in the backfield to his left. It's kind of a bobbled snap.
Good decision, though. Good decision, though. The last thing you want is to lose the ball in a situation like that, you know. And He secured it. He got down on it, and that's okay. Other than it being on the 14-yard line.
So we'll call it about a loss of 9 on the play. Be second and goal from the 14-yard line. He does have Woodward in at tight end to his right. Van Dongen is in the slot to his left. Snyder is split out wide to his left. Tate's going to keep it here, running to his left. And he couldn't quite read that block. You know, he kind of kicked it out, and he went outside.
Yeah, so now what are we at? We're at the 21-yard line, and now your tendency is let's look at the flag, see what the flag's doing. It's blowing, looks like to the north, so could be a throw into the wind, but it doesn't look like it's blowing that hard.
I think you got to throw it up to James Woodward here, don't you? Give him a chance.
Sure feels like it, but well, the thing is, James has had his touchdown for the night.
That's right. So he's done now.
So he's done right
He's
now.
done. All right. Make sure Tate tells him that in the huddle, right? No more touchdown catches. So now it's third and goal from the 21-yard line. It's kind of in a tough spot here. See what the Chargers do. It's like Coach Smith's going to take a timeout here. So
you know, and you're right. We talked about this earlier, but looks like Van Horsen is number 70, so they're looking to play him on the offensive line, and so they're not going that 2 tight end look, which is pretty devastating, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter right now.
Do you know, is this the first game that he's done this?
I don't know, but I've
sure.
seen him as number 34 all year long, trying to wear that number like one of his older brothers wore.
I'm trying to think. I saw him warming up. I thought he had 34 on him. He was warming up.
And maybe they'll go back and forth tonight depending on
so
what
like you can do
seeing.
that. You can switch numbers.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about who we played a few weeks back.
You have to like report to the official probably
Was
to
that
do that.
Beersford that did that? Yeah, usually you'll tell the official before the game, and guys are switching in and out, and you got to have the right number to be in the right position.
Yeah.
Couple other Platinum members. I want to shout out to Mallory Hookman and Tiffany Steensma. Just thank you for supporting the program, and thank you for having your boys in our program.
They also operated the game.
All right, here we go. Third and goal from the 21-yard line. Snyder's going to look the pass. He'll fire across the middle. He's got Britton Mulder. Ooh, can't quite bring it in.
That would have been
that was a great opportunity right there, Jake.
24-0 would have looked really good going to happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but would have been a big play.
That was a great throw by Tate.
Yep.
He kind of put it right where only his guy could have a chance at it.
I just want to ask you. You said Jake there, and then you said State. Were you thinking Jake from State Farm?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I just can't talk. So here we go. How far is this one? 28. So it's a 38-yarder.
Yes.
38-yarder into the wind. Doctor. Snap is good. Kick is down. He get it again. He did.
Wow.
Doctor into the wind. Boy, he's kicking well. 38 yards.
38 and a 37, right?
Yep. So the field goal is good. Sioux Falls Christian leading 20-0 with 2:29 to play. Dakota Valley does have all 3 timeouts left. They have the wind to their back, and we'll be right back to see what they do. All right, we're back here. Sioux Falls Christian leading 20-0 just before half. We'll do some scores here quick, Jake.
Yeah. Del Rapids currently leading Lennox 27-0. West Central beating Madison 21-0. Beersford leading Canton 12-8. And obviously we see Sioux Falls Christian up 22-0.
That's Rosenquist will take the kick here at his about 2-yard line. And he'll be brought down by a host of Chargers. So that Dell's game, if we win, we'll Look like we're the Dells, correct?
Yeah, well, if we
Yeah,
win and Dells
Dells
wins,
is ahead
which-
27-0.
Yeah, yep. With
Obviously
2
you
minutes
don't
left
wanna
in the second. You don't
win a
want to
game here,
get ahead
but
of yourself right now.
Either team that wins will probably go to that
Head to
1
Dells.
seed being
Yep,
Dells if
yep.
it's Christian or Dakota Valley.
That's the semifinal game. That's a big
Semifinal.
game. You know, you got to have some confidence right now knowing that we're up by 20. Again, don't know how this game's going to end because it can change quickly. But, you know, Dells and
Yeah, they had a dogfight last week.
Yeah, 18-22.
So Anima looking to pass, kind of is pressured. He'll be brought down. Was that Zomerman?
A couple people. I saw Zoneman in there.
And then who's that getting up? 50.
Yep, I think that is
that Tucker
Coyman.
again?
Yep.
Boy, he's played well tonight.
Yes, he has.
So not quite a sack. He did gain 2 yards on the play. So 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. They're trying to play a little quicker here. We're just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Sioux Falls Christian leading 20-0. Anima's going to fire it again to Rosenquist. And look who breaks that pass up, Jake.
Snyder's there again. Snyder. You know, and this is one of those drives that you feel like Dakota Valley has to score on. They have to be able to get some points before half because it's going to be hard to.
Because I believe Sioux Falls Christian deferred.
Yes.
So
they
Sioux Falls
did.
Christian will get the second half kickoff.
Yep. You need some points here.
Yeah, I mean, it being 3rd and 8 here, Sioux Falls Christian has 2 timeouts left. Adams doesn't look to pass. Under pressure by Woodward, brought down. Great
Ball.
play by the senior. Did the ball come out?
It looked like it came out, but it looked like he was down.
He was down. So great pressure by the Sioux Falls Christian defense. James Woodward just all over the field tonight, Jake.
Offense, defense, you know, maybe we'll let him kick as well.
But now,
Maybe not.
now if you're Dakota Valley, now the clock is stopped. Did Sioux Falls Christian call a timeout, Jake?
Yep.
Okay. So that will leave Sioux Falls Christian with 1 timeout left, 1:33 to go. Dakota Valley is looking at a 4th and 17 from their own 12-yard line.
This is the spot where it's like you hope your snapping game has gone well this year. You hope that you get a good punt off. You hope that there's not too much pressure because last time we did this, we almost got to the ball here. And so if we can get some pressure, you get a block punt, big play. But you also don't want to. It's also scary because if you go after the ball and you get roughing the kicker type situation, then all of a sudden now you have Dakota Valley back on 1st down.
Who's the special teams coach, Jake? Do you know?
You know, it's a combination.
Okay,
They
I see
all-
Steve Connell's out there shouting some instructions.
Yep.
If he was or not. So here we go. Dakota Valley in a punt formation. Back deep for the Chargers is Cole Snyder and Whitty. The kick's away. It's a good one.
kick.
It will sail out of bounds. We'll see where they spot it here. It's like Sioux Falls Christian will take over on their own. He's still walking. Sioux Falls Christian will take over on their own 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's talk about the scenario here, Jake. They have 1 timeout left, correct?
They have 1 timeout left.
1:33 to go.
They've kind of been able to do what they wanted, and so you know
I think you can still run the ball here,
I
can't you?
think you can run the ball, but you have to be in a hurry-up mentality.
Yep.
You can't get off the ball slow. This is what you practice. This is what your Thursday practices look like, and again, this week would be a Wednesday practice, but you're practicing these types of situations.
So Snyder will look to throw. He's under pressure. He'll roll to his left. He'll kind of just scamper out of bounds for about a 5-yard gain, but a nice heady play by the senior.
And you stop the clock.
Yep.
You stop the clock. And as Dakota Valley's defense, they want to contain everything, keep everything inside so they can keep that clock rolling. They want the Chargers to use that last timeout.
So Mulder comes in for the Chargers. He'll be split to the left. Snyder will have Cole Snyder and Van Dong to his right. James Woodward in that tight end to the right. He'll fire for Britton Mulder. Pass is caught, and he goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
Got enough for the first down, Jake?
Yeah, I think
Did
so.
he? See the replay here.
I think you look at forward progress there.
Yeah, it's true.
And so the contact was made past the sticks, and so.
So nice play by the sophomore for Sioux Falls Christian.
Ivan, we really appreciate that instant replay job that you're doing. Great job.
It's all in the camera work.
All in the camera work. Thanks to Justin.
So first down, Chargers.
Justin Rakusik.
First and 10. They're on their own, Dakota Valley's 31-yard line. Snyder looking to pass. He'll fire again, looking for Britton Older. And it can't quite be brought in by the sophomore. There is a flag on the play.
Looks like a holding call. Snyder's holding his wrist like it's a holding, but maybe I'm wrong. The players, looks like.
Was it a hand to the face? So that pass is incomplete, so the clock does stop. The referees are kind of talking about things here.
You're seeing, you look at some of the Charger players and they're looking hand to the face, looking at face mask, and then you see other Charger players that are saying it looks like it's holding. So curious to see what the discussion is here, but face mask. Defense.
Face mask against Dakota Valley. Boy, you don't see that very often. That must be kind of the same, like a hand to the face, like in the NFL when they're.
No, that would be a grab the face mask.
Grab the face mask.
Looks like a 15-yard.
Wow, that's a huge call.
It's a big play.
So yes, we don't know who it was on, or who face mask he grabbed. But anyway, first down for the Chargers. First and 10. They're on Dakota Valley's 16-yard line. 1:19 to go, Jake. Snyder's going to run to his right. He's going to tuck the ball. He's going to run. He'll be brought down about the 7-yard line.
Way to just go down.
The clock is running. Did not get enough for the first down.
And
So it's 2nd and 1.
And in some ways, you want to just let that clock run a little bit.
Snyder kind of makes sure the boys are set. He'll hand off to Whitty. And he had a huge hole there. But he kind of went down. So he was actually short of a first down, so the clock continues to run, Jake.
That's okay. That's okay.
So Whitty's going to keep it here, trying to follow his blockers, trying to get enough for the first down.
Looks like he maybe got that. You looked at that hole in that last play. Whitty was really tall on that, and that's one we're. Okay, first down.
He's being sarcastic, Jake.
Thank
so
you.
So the clock only stops here momentarily. The referees start the clock here. 25 seconds left.
They got a timeout.
Snyder's going to roll to his left. He'll fire for his brother, Cole
Touchdown.
Snyder. Touchdown, Chargers.
Snyder to Snyder.
Wow, 18 seconds left, Jake.
Ugh.
They still had a touchdown. They still had a timeout in their back pocket.
If you would have told me this is what the first half would look like before the game, I would have been very surprised. Not saying the Chargers shouldn't be leading, couldn't be leading, but just the way that this first half has come out. From when you look at Game 3 earlier in the year, it was a very evenly matched game. And it doesn't feel that way at the moment. We know Dakota Valley has a great football program and a great team, and we know that things could change there quickly. But it has to feel good right now if you're the players, if you're the coaches on the sideline.
So it's a good snap, good hold, good kick. 18 seconds left in the first half. Sioux Falls Christian is leading 27-0. And we'll be back here for the kickoff. It's got a little. Is this yours? Yeah. All right, back here. 18 seconds left. Sioux Falls Christian leading 27-0 before the half here. It's been a wild first half, a fun first half if you're a Charger fan. Kicks away. Will be picked up by number 3 for Dakota Valley. He'll sprint down the sideline. Great tackle by Britton Mulder on the play. Stopping Dakota Valley inside their own 20-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10 from their 19, Jake.
And Chargers will come out with a prevent defense, and basically what that means is you are preventing Dakota Valley from getting a big play. So you are dropping probably 3 to 4 guys back deep, and you are allowing them to maybe make a play underneath. Maybe not a total prevent defense.
So Onema, he's going to hand off to the running back, running to his left, kind of cuts back, breaks the tackle. Boy, this is about the best run of the night for Dakota Valley. And he'll fall forward to about the 40-yard line. 5 seconds left. Dakota Valley is going to take a timeout or not?
Not sure here.
So they do not take a timeout. The clock is running. 1 second. They do get it off. They're going to fire. Pass falls incomplete, and that's halftime. Sioux Falls Christian leading 27-0 over Dakota Valley. Jake, you got anything?
I'm satisfied right now.
You're satisfied. All right, we'll be back with the second half. All right, we're back here. Start of the second half. Sioux Falls Christian leading 27-0. Dakota Valley kicks off. It will be fielded by Carter Van Dong. He'll fake a handoff to Cole Snyder. Tries to get the corner. He'll be pushed out of bounds about the 35-yard line. There is a flag on the play. Yeah, you want to talk? Jake's been replaced. So we'll see what the penalty is here.
Yeah, I could do my best Jake Pettengill impersonation here, but
Looks like it was that a block in the back, Jake? Did you see that play, Jake? No, you missed it. A hold?
Jake is busy doing administrative tasks right now.
So they'll back the Chargers up 1st and 10 from their own about 12-yard line. They'll keep with Whitty running to the right.
Yeah, this is probably about the furthest back that the Chargers have found themselves as far as field position tonight.
So like this guy.
We want to give a quick
Crazy.
shout out to the All-State Chorus and Orchestra this weekend. Pass just missed right there. Let's check out a replay. This little floater right over the top, and it was there. But as I said, Mr. Eric Koima and Mr. Michael Grunenboom bringing the All-State Choir and Orchestra at the Denny this weekend. And they had their concert earlier this week. At least the high school choir did, all things vocal. And we want to remind you that on Monday we'll have the band extravaganza.
At 7:30. Next Monday, 7:30. So come out and support the band Monday night. Snyder looking to throw here. He'll fire across to Van Dong. Pass falls incomplete. Be 4th down for the Chargers.
Yeah, these passes are there, but they have to really kind of make an NFL catch right there. That's right through his hands. And now it's time to give it back over to Mr. P.
It's kind of hard to follow, Jake.
Well, bringing in the JV team right now.
He kind of has
so-
that voice that's kind of mesmerizing.
Yep. We'll just
He
try
does.
to keep up. But not everybody can do the camera,
Do it all.
the behind the scenes and talk. So
So Chargers will punt here with Snyder. It will be, let go by Rosenquist. Ball will roll dead about the 45-yard line. There is a flag across the field there, Jake. See what the penalty is here. So I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You know what the penalty was there?
No. Sorry, we are back. We are focused. We're ready to roll.
Oh boy, we're dropping the ball here. I'm guessing it was a penalty against Sioux Falls Christian, obviously, because they're backed up again, 5 yards. They're kicking it off. That's Doctor with the punt, not Snyder this time. We'll be caught. Great coverage by Cole Snyder there.
Yeah,
So
great
he'll be
catch
dropped for a
by-
minimal gain.
Great catch by Jackson Hennies. You know, and those things it's really crucial that you catch the football because you can bounce the ball 20, 30 yards. And so great play there.
So Dakota Valley takes over 1st and 10. Trying to get something going here the second half. Anima will be pressured and he'll be brought down. Looks like that was 51.
Yeah,
and,
that was.
Is that Cognan?
Yep, sophomore Congdon.
And it was Van Horsen on the play as well. So, Anima, I mean, the defensive line has just gotten great pressure on him all night. He's never had very much time to throw there, Jake.
What's cool about Chargers is, they're rotating 8 to 10 kids in, and so you're getting a constant rotation, you're getting fresh kids, and so you're going against kids who are on the other side of the ball who are playing a lot, and so just kind of wearing that offensive line down.
So 2nd and 16 after the loss. Dakota Valley will try to run right and just not much doing there. Great defense by the Chargers.
And Van Arterloo sees a gap and he hits the hole and makes the play.
It's a great play by Caden. He's worked hard in the weight room in the off season, getting stronger.
Be curious to see here. Let's say the Chargers stop Dakota Valley. Let's say the Chargers take the ball down and score. What do you do? Do you go for 1 or do you go for 2 to get that clock rolling?
So we'll call it 3rd and 16 for the Panthers. Anima's going to throw here. He's under pressure. He'll find a target. Caught. Great play. First down for the Panthers, Jake.
Yeah, and I got to be careful before I start making these comments because that was
great play.
The biggest play of the game.
Yep.
And so, what did they talk about at halftime? What was the focus? And really, Dakota Valley has nothing left to lose. You're down 27-0, so we're going to come out and battle.
So yeah, on a 3rd and 16, they gain about 18 yards on that play. Great play by the Panthers offense. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers on the Sioux Falls Christian 20-yard line. Anima will keep running to his right.
Looked like a designed sweep there. And this is kind of what we thought Dakota Valley would come out and do from the very start. And so now we're seeing a little bit of the old school Dakota Valley and what we saw earlier in the year. And we'll see, do they have enough time to keep this type of offense up, or do they need to air it out now?
So we'll call it a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. This is about as far as they've been in the Charger territory tonight, Jake.
Yeah, moving the ball.
They're on about the 16-yard line. Anima will roll to his left. He'll fire. Pass is picked off by Cole Snyder. Who else? Kind of running to his left. He'll be brought down. Interception number
8 on the year.
8 on the Cole Snyder.
We'll stop for a sec. This might be a type of play that you can take to the house.
But, yeah, just a phenomenal season by the – so you'll see the replay here. He just cuts there and says, I'll take that.
And it's hard not to imagine him being an all-state ball player. He has school record in interceptions and probably the most in the –
So that's number 8. And how many ran back? 3 ran back for touchdowns. Wow. Yeah, Dakota Valley was threatening there. And now over takes over. And that's Brady Whitty right on the left side.
Yeah. Fun to watch Rosenquist, Dakota Valley. He's a football player. See type of competitor to win.
So Braden Whitty after a 6-yard first down run. Chargers looking at 2nd and 4 from their own 20-yard line. Snyder's going to pass here. Looking to his right. He's firing down the middle, going up for James Woodward, but it's intercepted by that man you were talking about,
Mr.
Randy Rosenquist.
Yes. So now ball back to the 49-yard line. And again, kind of having the ball in Charger territory, and we'll see if they can move that ball again.
Well, that was a great – if you see in the replay, that was a great athletic catch by Rosenquist.
Yeah, and as you stated earlier, he is an athlete. He does a little bit of everything, and he does it well, and just nice to see him make some plays.
So there we go. Sioux Falls Christian being aggressive offensively, and Dakota Valley rises up and makes a play. So they will take the ball over in Sioux Falls Christian territory on the Sioux Falls Christian 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. This game is far from over, Jake. Here we go. They'll hand it off, running to the right. He'll kind of turn the corner. He's got some room. Boy, he's quick. Breaks the tackle, and he's still on his feet. Great run. Wow.
Great run. And what's really interesting right now is you're seeing a sense of urgency in Dakota Valley, the way they're getting the way they're running the football. He's not allowing himself to go down. A lot of hands on the guy, and he's just spinning around and adding 10 to 15 yards on. So nice run.
Great run by the sophomore Boonstra.
Yeah.
I kind of kept waiting to say he's brought down, but he kept
he
going and going.
He wasn't.
So that was a great run by the sophomore. Gets Dakota Valley on Sioux Falls Christian 20-yard line. They're in the red zone here, Jake, for the Panthers. They'll keep it on the ground again, running hard to his left. He's got a lane, breaks another tackle, cuts back, touchdown.
Wow, big. The score looks really good. He's turning the shoulders of those linebackers and then back the other direction. Great run, great play. Also, charge Dakota Valley.
So touchdown, score. Looks like Dakota Valley for the extra point. Kind of your sideline. Yep, here comes running on for the Panthers here. He says he's sorry to his buddies, and here we go. So the kicker, 89. High snap.
Bad snap.
Fire, they say, running to his right. Ball falls in. So extra point is no good. Sioux Falls Christian 27-6. Jake, what are you seeing out there now?
Yeah, I just think you got to come out and use the clock to your advantage. And left to go in the third quarter. Drive together, run the football. Stop the clock. Okay, but the minute they turn over, the minute they slow things down, if Dakota Valley gets the ball back with a fair amount of time in this third quarter, yeah, that'll be tough.
No, yeah, they're down 20, so that's a three-score game. There's still plenty of time for Dakota Valley. This game is not over.
Yeah, that extra point there was really big for Chargers. Because this is going to come down to 1 and 2 point conversion. This could come down to, and so the more you hold them to 6 points rather than 7, or 12 rather than 14 next time is huge.
So kicking for Dakota Valley, that's number 3. Trey Peel, the junior from Dakota Valley. Back deep for the Chargers. Zong, Whitty, and Cole Snyder. And it will be a touchback. Looking at the scores here, Del Rapids is leading 3-0 close to the end of the third quarter. West Central leading Madison 28-0 close to the end of the third quarter. And Beersford now has opened that lead over 24-8, almost a third quarter. And obviously you have your score here, Sioux Falls Christian 27 and 6. So. Rapid City.
Yeah, we're going to give another shout-out to our Diamond Platinum Plus member, Don Weeking, who's watching the game from Rapid City tonight.
So here we go. Chargers take over 1st and 10. There's a flag on the play here. Or flag before the play.
And the question here will be, you saw the Sioux Falls Christian offensive line move, but was that caused by Dakota Valley, or was that the initial movement there?
She's going to be like, huh? All right, here we go. It looks like it was called on Dakota Valley. So 1st and 5 for the Chargers. Tate Snyder in the backfield with the quarterback. He'll hand off to Whitty. And, fighting hard for yardage. He'll gain about 1 yard on the play.
And you look at a play like that and you think, okay, they got a yard. It's not great. But, again, you just see click, click, click from the clock.
That penalty, Jake, that was a big deal.
It was a big deal.
You're trying to get a stop, going from 1st and 10 to 1st and 5. Now you're looking at 2nd and 4 for the Chargers. So it will be Whitty in the backfield. I don't think we've seen Skybrook since he came off the field for that injury, Jake.
No, and probably a healthy move
to
rest
him.
him.
A quick hitter. Caught by number 45 for Sioux Falls Christian. Nice play.
Yeah, that was Jake Spronk, the freshman.
Jake Sprunk, the freshman.
And then we see a late flag. What's the late flag coming from? It looked like I don't know what that call was there.
Is that unsportsmanlike when you go like that?
Yeah, let's see. I'll tell you here if we're getting 15. Yeah, it looks like an unsportsmanlike.
Huh. Well, the flag came well after the play.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
No, I looked back in the Chargers side, and it looked like they were trying to, calm each other down, but I don't know where that stemmed from.
So first down for the Chargers after that great play by the freshman, Mr. Sprunk himself. Whitty running hard to the right. He'll break a tackle. He'll fall forward, gain about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Call it 4.
A lot of respect for the sophomore. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's getting the yards. He's holding the ball. You can see his focus right now is how can I secure the football. That penalty really, it's pretty detrimental to Dakota Valley. Let's say they stop the Chargers right now. That's 15 more yards that they're going to have to go. And it's been hard for them to move the ball consistently tonight.
So we'll call it only a gain of 3 on that play, so 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground with Whitty running to his right. Good defense by the Panthers. He'll be brought down for about a no gain on the play.
Looked like Dakota Valley saw some movement at the line of scrimmage for the Chargers. You saw a couple guys on this side of the line stand up, point, and obviously the officials didn't call that, maybe didn't see it, but Dakota Valley thought they had a case there.
Big play, Jake. 3rd and 6 for the Chargers. Keep it on the ground here, or do you throw it up?
You keep it on the ground here.
Keep it on the ground.
Keep
3rd and 6.
that clock rolling, baby.
You are on Dakota Valley 44-yard line. Van Dawn will go in motion.
Play action to the left.
Snyder's kind of surveying the scene here. He'll fake the handoff to Whitty. He's under pressure. Just gets it away.
And what a great play by Snyder to get rid of it. He put it in the area of a receiver. He put it so nobody else could catch it, but it was a great play.
So with that incompletion, 4th and 6 for the Chargers. We got 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the 3rd period here. Sioux Falls Christian leading 27-6. And 4th and 6. You're in Dakota Valley territory, Jake. What do you do here?
I think Coach has had a lot of success, and he's been a good 4th down coach all year. I think they're probably going to go for it.
Can you run that fake punt again, or that only works once? That worked really good first half.
Hey, if they line up in that, we'll see. But it looks like they might be using a timeout here.
So, all right, and with that, we'll step away here.
Big play for the Chargers. Looks like they gained the 1st down there, but something happened. Looks like a holding call. Now it looks like they're going to have to go back into that punt formation. So we will see. Do you go for the fake again? Is that an option?
So, Shucks, yeah, great play by the Chargers offense there to convert on a 4th and 6, but they didn't convert because there was a holding penalty, so they'll push them back here. Pushing back into their own territory again. They'll be on their own 45-yard line about.
Yeah, but think about that personal foul that happened, it would be back on the 30 right now. You'd be playing a much different ball game. So those fouls that are unnecessary can really come back to haunt you at times.
So that's Doctor back to punt here for the Chargers. It's a nice punt. It's a high one. Fair catch is called for. Now Rosenquist grabs it on the bounce, but because he called a fair catch.
Yes.
Now, is that a penalty because he took off running, though?
Yeah, that should be a penalty.
Right, because he caught it and he took off running.
Yep,
yep, there's a flag there.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's a great call. Oh, he was right on.
And we got the replay. Yeah, I think Rosenquist knew it right when he took off.
Yep, and that he stopped.
Yep, he knew it.
Yep. Now you know, Ivan. Now you know. I was looking back. I did not see the fair catch get called.
It's kind of one of those things because he called for a fair catch, but then it wasn't even close. Oh, they're picking it up.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know that rule exactly.
What did we? No, but it should have been.
Is that a high
penalty.
school rule?
Yes.
You can't run it on you if you
yes,
fair catch it?
Yes. But I wonder what happened there.
Yeah. Anyway, Dakota Valley will take over 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line. We're just about 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Dakota Valley looking to put some points up. They'll go long down the field for Rosenquist.
Ooh.
And some contact there, but there's no flag on the play.
Yep. Credit to Ross Sharda for picking up Rosenquist. Credit to Cole Snyder for fixing his shoulder pads. Yeah, officials didn't think there was one there. Cole fixed Mr. Rosenquist's shoulder pads. Class act.
2nd and 10 for Dakota Valley. They'll keep it on the ground. They had some success here with number 12. Number 12, Jackson Boonstra. But they have had some success with that kid, right, Jake? In the third quarter. Down and 4 for Dakota Valley. Big play, Jake, don't you think?
It's a big play, I mean.
We'll see if they have some success here as well. 3rd and 4 for Dakota Valley. Under pressure again on him. He'll be brought down.
And the ball's out.
Big play for Dakota Valley.
Wow.
Excuse me, for Sioux Falls Christian defense. Who was that, Jake?
Yeah, that looked like
was
was
that Woodward?
I thought that was that Woodward?
I think so, 86.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought that was Van Horsen. Sorry, I got to regain my focus here.
Boy, I tell you what, I mean, how many times has Anima been under pressure tonight, Jake?
It's the credit to that defensive line from Sioux Falls Christian, and just, you know, they cannot be blocked one-on-one. And you might get 2 of the 4 guys, but you always have a guy open, and they're always creating pressure.
4th and 13, Dakota Valley will punt. Cole Snyder will take the fair catch there, it looks like.
Okay, so Van Dong.
They're like talking to each other.
Van Dong had a little bit of a collision there with the official and grabbed his knee real quick. Don't know what happened there. One thing, you know, if you're a fan, when the knee hits the ground, you are down. And so Snyder caught the ball. Great play again. Saved 10, 15-yard bounce, but he was down when that knee was on the ground. And that's high school and that's college. NFL, you can go down if you're not brought down by contact, then you can get back up and continue to run the ball.
Well, Sioux Falls Christian takes over here after the punt. They'll be on their own 44-yard line, 1st and 10 Chargers. Snyder will hand off to Whitty. Kind of tries his old cutback. Nothing doing that time, Jake. He'll lose about 2 yards on the play.
Dan, and Dakota Valley has some big defensive line, and you could just see a physical presence. They have number 58, number 64 out there. Really good football players, guys who we remember from the first time we played them. You know, we have the Maltus, number 58, number 64, Schlottman, both seniors. But again, guys who get playing time on both sides of the ball.
So 2nd and 12 for the Chargers. Snyder's going to throw to his right. He'll be caught by Cole Snyder, and he'll be pushed out of bounds right away. Look like they'll gain about 6 yards on the play.
Yeah. Again, want hopes to stay in bounds in situations like this. It looks like Snyder's getting stretched out, cramping up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, it's been dead a long time.
So now you got, looks like a 3rd and 7 situation here.
Yeah, we had a lot of big plays, a lot of offense that first half. We haven't had
It's really slowed
as much big play. I know that for Dakota Valley had a couple runs that third quarter. So they're going to keep it on the ground. Whitty going to run to his right, kind of follows his blockers. He'll be upended about 2 yards on the play.
Again, what's coach going to do here? Are they going to show the punt look, or are they going to go for it?
You're right at midfield.
Yeah.
Right 50-yard line. So they're going to call it 4th. Call it 4th and 4, looks like they're going to call it. They're on the 50-yard line. They're coming to the line of scrimmage that they're going to go for it.
Pretty bold move by coach, but it's been successful most of the night on 4th down.
They do take the snap. Cole Snyder's going to fire across for Van Dong. Pass falls incomplete. Turnover on downs at midfield. That's just what Dakota Valley could ask for.
Yep. So now 48 seconds left. Dakota Valley has the wind at their back. Do they try to air it out, try to get a play to the end zone here? Do they continue to run the football? I'll be curious to see what the mentality is going to be. Are they in the hurry-up look? They look confident right now. Obviously, they're down by 21 points, but if they can put something together and keep this, within 2 touchdowns.
Well, if they can score on this drive, Jake, this is going to be a big momentum shift. If they score on this drive, you're only down two scores with a whole quarter left to go here. If they can score quick here.
Yep.
They do have the wind to their back here. 1st and 10. They're right at midfield for the Panthers. Anama's got to get time. His old line's got to give him time. He'll do a little quick pass to his right. It's probably good he dropped that, Jake.
It is good. It is good.
He would have lost 5 yards.
Again, it's one of those plays where it's to the side. Was it backwards? Was it forward? Let's watch here and see. Looks like it was probably going forward. But again, if it's lateral, if it's to the side, that is a turnover.
So incomplete pass. Clock does stop. 42 seconds left in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Anama's going to fake the handoff pass to number 8. Ball falls incomplete.
It's a tough one. That's a tough one there. Saying a 3rd and 10, but you haven't lost much time on the clock.
Got to keep your eye on James Woodward on this play. I think they're subbing him on 3rd and long, as it looks like, Jake, and he's been getting great pressure tonight on the quarterback for Dakota Valley.
Well, and what you're watching Dakota Valley do is they're trying to do quick hitting plays where it allows very little pressure. So you see these 1st and 2nd downs, you're not seeing quarterback pressure because it's 1, 2, 3, boom, and the ball is gone. On a down like this, they need 10 yards. You might see some pressure here.
They got him. Great pressure again.
Yes. And that's the thing. When you need 10 yards, it takes those receivers about a second and a half to get there. So then it takes a quarterback a little bit longer to get rid of the football. And now you're getting pressure, and you're allowing guys like Woodward, allowing guys like Congdon, allowing guys like Zomerman to get pressure on that quarterback.
So clock is ticking here. I think they want to punt it before the quarter, so they have the wind to their backs. 2 seconds, 1 second, they're not going to get it off. So that'll be the end of the third quarter. Jake, you got anything?
No, let's take a break here.
Take a break. All right, we're back here. Start of the fourth quarter. Looks like it's going to be a punt fake. It's a pass. Falls incomplete. I don't know if that was a planned fake punt, but the snap was a little high. The kicker kind of rolled out. Couldn't quite make the play. So that'll be a turnover on downs. So Sioux Falls Christian takes over 1st and 10. They'll be in Dakota Valley territory, 42-yard line.
Yeah, so you got 11:56 left to play. Milk the clock, work that a little bit.
Little quick hitter play again for Sioux Falls Christian, kind of off the mark there for the freshman Jake Sprunk.
It's fun to see him get some reps. I've seen 2 freshmen in the game tonight, and just fun to see him get that opportunity. And we just want to take a moment here just to thank our supporters for watching our game tonight. Thanks for tuning in to us. We know we may not be the most entertaining at times, but we are glad to have you joining us and supporting Sioux Falls Christian football.
So 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Snyder will fake to his right. He'll hit Carter Van Dong. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown Chargers. There are no flags on the play this time, Jake. So touchdown Chargers. See the replay here.
Yep, you look at that play action. Run. Van Dong, who's a fast football player, breaks a tackle, and then it's off to the end zone. He is a very fast football player. You should see him on the track.
Yeah, you sure can this spring. Yeah. So we'll see what the Chargers choose to do here. Score now 33-6. Extra point, Doctor to kick. Snyder to hold. It's a good snap. And the kick is good. Extra point. Sioux Falls Christian leads now 34-6. 11:45 to play.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see where Sioux Falls Christian is going to go with this. Is this a moment where you start to take your starters out? The last thing you want is a big-time player to get hurt for the Del Rapids game next week. Again, I'm not saying this game's over, but it looks to be moving in that direction. So if Sioux Falls Christian can stay healthy, it sets you up for a much better matchup next week.
All right, the kick's away for the Chargers. Be picked up by Rosenquist. He'll be dropped down. Great coverage there. Is that 51?
Yeah,
Cogden, right?
number 51 Cogden. The big, tall sophomore.
So Dakota Valley will take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Just getting started here in the 4th quarter. There's a penalty flag on the play.
Substitution.
So we'll push Dakota Valley back 5 more yards here. They'll start 1st and 15.
This is a game where, you just got to give Dakota Valley a lot of credit. They have a lot of seniors playing. Again, we have a quarter left, but you just want to recognize the seniors who have been a part of football and spent a lot of time and invest a lot of time in this program. Trying to figure that out, Ivan. and Jeff Annenhall has been there for a while. He's just done a phenomenal job with that program. It's been fun to watch his teams the last 5 to 10 years, and so he's got a great thing going there.
So 2nd and 15 for the Panthers. Anima will fire.
Looks like a flag on Van Egdom. Pass interference. Looks like.
So yeah, that'll be nice. Give him a first down.
Yeah.
Kind of get something going here.
Close call there. Looked like it, could have been bam.
It does look like Chargers have most of their starters out there, doesn't it, Jake?
Yep.
Van Egdom, and that is Van Horsen, number 70 now.
Yep, it is.
And Zolmerman, Koyman, Max Kari's their linebacker there. So yeah. So it'll be a fresh set of downs for the Panthers. 1st and 10. Anima looking to pass. He'll hit Rosenquist in the flat there. He does a lot of kind of shaking, but brought most of the Chargers defenders.
And you look and you see, 10 guys at the football. And so they're flying to the football, making plays. And when you have a guy down like that, Rosenquist is hard to grasp. And so you see the Chargers securing him and making the play.
So 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. Anima kind of rolls to his left. He'll fire. Pass is caught. First down, Panthers.
Yeah, it was senior Faldmo. But the clock keeps ticking.
Just under 11 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Anima's going to fire for Rosenquist. Going down the right.
Oh, wow.
Just about makes an amazing catch.
Great coverage. Almost a better play there. But you had 2 very athletic seniors. You watch that. He almost catches that ball. But Snyder's in great position. If you freeze it right there, it looks like it's caught.
Snyder and Rosenquist have much respect for each other. I think they played basketball together this summer. So it's kind of a bad snap now. It goes between Anima's legs. He's got pressure all over him, and he'll just do the wise thing and throw it away.
And sometimes people think in high school football, if you break the tackle box, you can get rid of the foot. The thing that there was a receiver there, because if there's not, it's intentional grounding.
Inside the tackle
Even
box.
if you're outside the tackle box.
Zolmerman kind of jogs off for the Chargers. He's played a great game tonight. 3rd and 10 for the Panthers. They're on their own 42-yard line. Anima's kind of getting flushed out to his left. He'll throw across the middle. Pass will fall to the ground, incomplete. 4th down, Panthers.
It looks like when you look at the Chargers defense here, Skyberg hasn't gone back in, so that's the reason why you have Snyder on the field. I know they try to rest him a little bit more on the defensive side of the ball.
That's why Tate's out there.
Yes.
I was wondering why he was out there.
And you move Van Dong to safety.
Free safety.
And we're seeing a little bit of this cramping going on in the field right now because guys are playing a little bit more than they're used to on that side of the ball. Now, into the game is 44.
Jack Vanderstouw.
Yeah.
Sophomore as well.
Sophomore. So again, reminder tonight, the winning teams will advance to the semifinals, one game before the state tournament or the state championship.
Yeah. That's Max Kari there, kind of slowly walking off. I'm assuming it's a cramp, or looks like he's not feeling too bad. Definitely sure want to have him for next week.
You definitely do.
So we'll see what the Panthers choose to do here. It's 4th and 10. Looks like they're going to be in some type of a punt formation, Jake. Yeah, it's going to be a punt fake. He'll throw it down the middle. Great play. Caught by number 4. Conversion. Great play by the Panthers, Jake.
Yeah, yeah. You know, you had to think something was coming. And, yeah, they executed very well. So that's the second successful fake punt that we've seen tonight. So there's really some philosophies that you got to think about. You know, when you think about the state championship game, and I'm not saying either team's going to make it there, but let's say you're thinking about the state championship game, and I'll come back to this here in a sec.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Onema breaks some tackles, running to his left, and he'll just throw it out of bounds.
Not sure who he's throwing to there.
Yeah, there's nobody over there.
This might be a discussion that needs to happen here. I'm not sure why there's.
So they're just going to call it pass incomplete. 10.
I'm not sure if somebody thought there was a receiver. Were we trying to look at number? Yeah, I'm not sure there.
Stops. 9:45 to go. 2nd and 10. The quarterback for Dakota Valley. Fire to his right. He's got Rosenquist. Stepped in front. Picked off by Carter Van Dong.
Yes.
Turnover. They're going to carry him back.
I
like to see them.
Interception tonight.
It's the 4th for sure. It might be the 5th.
I think we've had 2 this half, and I think we've had 3 in the first half.
Yeah. They'll spot him down at the 7-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Earlier you were talking about something about, playing.
And this will probably take a little bit, so we might go here. But, playing in cold weather, and typically what you notice at the beginning of the year, you see a lot of cramping. And as you get later in the year, it gets cooler. Your bodies get equipped to that just physicality on your body. But when you get to the state championship, you have a hot arena that you're playing in. You're playing in 70, 80 degrees inside that facility, and a lot of cramping happens. Teams like, let's say this week and they win next week, they have to get equipped to temperature. And so take your kids out and rest them. Do you let them play longer so their bodies can get used to that? Decisions to be made by the coaching staff tonight.
That was Whitty, the 6-yard first down run. Chargers 2nd and 4 here now as the clock goes below 9 minutes. Tate Snyder is kind of taking his time here a little bit. They'll hand off to Whitty, running to the right again. He keeps those legs turning. Looks like he'll gain enough for a first down.
Been a fun night for Charger football.
So 1st and 10 here. Quarterback Tate Snyder is just watching the referee, and what does he do? Does he raise his arm, Jake, when it gets down to 10 seconds?
He'll start counting down 5 seconds.
Yep. So the clock is ticking. Snyder takes the snap. He'll hand off to Whitty. And, yeah, they're just keeping it on the ground, and Whitty keeps legs turning. He'll 4 yards on the play.
A little bit of a counter.
If you're not supposed to, I'm going to talk. So Sioux Falls Christian, if they do win tonight, it is final. Del Rapids beat Lennox 41-6. They did not play Del Rapids this year.
They did not
They
play.
did not play. So the state changes the schedules a lot, and teams from the east side of the state go play the west side of the state. So it's not your typical, you play your normal schools that are close to you anymore. Typically, Dells and Christian would almost every year, I believe, Jake. But now the schedules have changed a little bit, so they're kind of broadening the schedule out a little bit, as Whitty has a nice second down, getting 5 yards. So, yeah, these two schools are 20 minutes apart. And I'm sure they know each other really well, but they have not played. And I think Dells will come in at correct?
Yep. Is the number 1 seed.
Number 1 seed undefeated.
Sioux Falls Christian will, come in as 4th. So that'll be the matchup if Sioux Falls Christian, the way that it looks.
Do we know my final matches?
Yes, you're going to have Westro going to host Beersford, and I believe they played earlier this year, and it was a very close game.
So Beersford will go to West Central
Yes.
in the semifinal game. That is set, and Dells did win. So the only game that is left is this game that you're watching right now, Sioux Falls Christian versus Dakota Valley, as Whitty gets another good first down run, gains 5 yards. So the winner of it will go to Del Rapids with the winner of that, then have a chance to go play for a state title in the Dome.
Yeah, and the West Central game's not over, but
It's not quite,
they're
okay.
up 35-0.
35-0 in the fourth quarter. So
Yeah,
35.
looks like you have 4 really good football teams and 4 teams that really have a shot to make some big-time noise.
It should be. So that game is not next Thursday. It is next Friday, correct?
I believe so.
That sound right? So looking at second as they'll wait here a little bit, chew up some more time. Tate Snyder will keep it on the ground again with Whitty. He'll fall forward, be close to a first down.
Keep moving the chains.
Looks like they're stopping the like.
Looks like a Chick-fil-A first down, right?
Chick-fil-A first down.
I could go for some Chick-fil-A right now.
So it was a first down, 1st and 10 Chargers. That kind of winds down, and you got to give appreciation to Dakota Valley. I know tonight is not what their team and their fans wanted or did, but you got to appreciate, especially the seniors. They had a very successful season, and yeah, they're just kind of. I'm sure some of those boys are thinking through their head now. You know, my snaps are being numbered here, Jake.
Yep. And you just high school football is really an experience.
Very special.
I'm just have a lot of respect for these kids, and heart hurts for them as their season's potentially coming to a close tonight.
Think about all those fall camps in August when it's a and with your boys, just
Yep.
to realize that it's coming to an end here. That's very hard for the seniors, Jake.
Yep. And it's just the relationships that have been developed. Things new senior leadership the next year and captains and just a different program.
So that was a first down by Braden Whitty. They're going to throw here. Throw is caught by the freshman, Jake Sprunk. He'll gain about 8 yards on the play, and he'll stay in bounds.
Yes, it's the second reception of the night.
Nope.
That's got to excite the kid for the future.
But, yeah, I know Jake. He played basketball this summer, and he's a freshman, but he's a tough freshman.
He's an athletic kid.
He's strong, and he's physical, and it's fun to see him out there having some success tonight.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we talked about tight ends earlier. He might be the next tight end.
The next one, yeah. And so 2nd and 3 for the Chargers here as they kind of bleed this one out. They'll keep it with
Sweet.
Whitty. Good run by the sophomore. Picks up another first down.
And the Chargers are just hoping this clock runs out and everybody stays safe and you stay healthy and go home and have a.
I was thinking about you won your last state title. You guys won all those playoff games on the road, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you never had a home game in the playoffs.
We hope second round.
In the second round. So you were on the road, then you were home, then you were away again?
So we went on a little bit of a span. We went to T last year. We went to Beersford, then we hosted. Then we went to Canton.
That's right, Canton you went
Dome.
to.
Yep.
So how many losses did you have at Canton?
We lost to Canton
And
that
then
year, and we lost to T.
T, so 2 losses.
Yep. Yeah.
That's right. So you lost to Canton and you beat them in the game to get
playoffs,
to the
yeah.
Dome.
So we actually to the playoffs as the 3 seed in our region. So 4 teams out of the
That's
region.
right. They had
go. We were
regions then, not like
Yep.
now. It's not
Yep.
1 through 16. Yeah.
Yep.
So you had to play the 2 seed Beersford probably. Is what it
Yep.
was. So who's the 1 seed?
Canton.
Canton. Well, that was a tough region.
Yeah. So out of the 16 teams, we were ranked 5th, but 3
Yep.
of the top 5 were.
You had to go on the road that first game. So 2nd and 1. Nice throw by Snyder. Be caught by Britton Mulder for a first down.
Playing some catch.
Like to see the kids helping each other up there.
Yep. Been really impressed with just how Dakota Valley's handled themselves, and you just want to see class. You want to see kids playing for the right reasons, and it's been fun to see that.
you got to be we got to give a shout out to Coach Smith. I think. I mean, he's done a phenomenal job. Is this his 4th or 5th year, Jake?
This is his. So I keep getting confused. I think it's his. I said a few weeks ago his 5th, but it might be his 4th year.
Well, regardless, it's 4th or 5th year,
Yeah.
and I believe this is his first playoff win.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be, Jake?
Yep. This will
So
be
I
his
mean,
first
he has
playoff
put in
win.
a ton of time. As Whitty just goes in here and
End
scores
zone.
another touchdown, great run by the sophomore. But you have to feel really good for Coach Smith. They've had a lot of good teams that have had some really tough losses these last few years, and I just feel like for them to kind of get over that hump and now make the playoffs, and now with obviously being up here 40-6 with 3 minutes to go, you can probably say it's in the bank for his first win. So just really happy. I know he kind of took over after you, and it's got to make you to see this program have some success.
Yeah, and there's something about, Coach Smith has never said this to me, but I know that in my experiences, you don't always feel like you know how to win, and when you can get over the hump and win big games, I mean, this is a big game. And he had his players ready to play tonight, and so very proud of him, proud of the staff. They've got a great group of guys that are investing a lot of time into these kids, and so that's what it's about, and really fun to see.
Yeah, you see Coach Smith down there in the field, and he's excited. He's giving his teammates, his players, high fives. And it's funny you say that. This is probably, his biggest win. And what's so great about that in sports is when you win a big game, guess what? You get to play another big game. You know what I mean? So now next Friday when they go to Dell's, it's going to be a bigger game. So, but after seeing the boys play tonight, I'm sure they'll be fired up and they'll have the kids ready to go. And it should be a great game next Friday.
Well, what's tough about these moments, though, is, and now we're going to have a running clock with a 35-point lead, but what's tough about these moments is you get really excited, and this is a big moment. These kids haven't won a playoff game. They win a playoff game, and you got to let that one go because you're on to Dells.
Yep.
You got to start thinking about what the next game looks like, and so as the coaches, they're probably going to start watching film tomorrow, and how do you get your kids ready, because we do not have a lot of history with Del Rapids. The last time we played Del Rapids, I think, was in the postseason in maybe 2016, and got beat by them. They knocked us out of the playoffs.
I think I remember that game. That was here,
that
wasn't
was here.
it? Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that. Yeah. So score being 41. Good job, Coach. Score being 41-6 here now. Sioux Falls Christian's going to kick off. Doctor's going to kick. He's going to phenomenal. And he gets another great kick tonight. Rosenquist will bring the kickoff back here. And he'll be dropped down by a host of defenders about the 28, 27-yard line. Looks like Sioux Falls Christian's going to put in some younger kids here, Jake.
Yeah, and you'll see this is the awkward time in the game where you see the one team sub down. Is the other team going to sub down? Yeah, it's hard to communicate it across the 53 and three-quarter football field as to what coaches want to do in a situation like this.
So, yep, we're getting close to 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Anima is still in his quarterback. They'll run the ball to the left, number 9 there for Dakota Valley. And great open field tackle by number 16.
Yeah, that was a great play by Austin Connell.
There you go. Austin,
So, yeah, it looks like Dakota Valley still has a lot of their older kids in. Sioux Falls Christian might be completely subbed down at this moment.
So getting 2 yards on the play to that nice tackle by Connell. Anima's going to air it out there. Going for Rosenquist. Goes up, makes the catch, and gets pushed out of bounds by Connell. I tell you what, Connell was right there.
He was.
But Rosenquist kind of jumped over him, but Connell did a great job of making the play and pushing him out of bounds. Kind of see the replay there.
As we've stated, time after time, Rosenquist can get up.
But I love that effort by Connell, just not giving up on the play and making sure he doesn't gain any more yardage. So,
And Connell's a smart football player. He's a good football player.
Anma's going to keep it here. He's ran right into number 75.
Ball's out.
The ball comes out. Sioux Falls Christian bench is excited.
Trying to see, can we watch that replay there? Give me a number on
75.
that. Is it 75? Give me a number. Matthew Steensma, the freshman, caused the fumble. What a big play. That's something he'll
Oh,
remember.
nope. I got they called it Dakota
Oh, did
Dakota
they call
Valley
forward
must
progress?
I don't know. But it's 2nd and 12, 40 seconds left. Anma's going to pass out to the flat. Pass is caught. Great tackle. Who was that, Jake? Number 80.
Caught by 13, Weber. Tackled by number 80. Lutzma.
There you go. That's a fresh.
Yep.
Or no, he's a
freshman.
Is he a freshman? It's fun to see those kids out there making plays on lights, night lights. They're used to playing on Monday afternoons.
Ooh.
So 3rd and 10. This might be the last play of the game. They'll hand it off. Gets in the open field. He'll head for the end zone. And no time left. Touchdown, Dakota Valley. 1 second left. Number 2, Jake. Who you got there?
That was Lake Kistner.
Lake Kistner, the senior, 5'11". Runs it in from about 35 yards out.
So it looks like we will have a kickoff waiting to happen here in a sec.
Looks like they'll go 2-point attempt here, Jake. 41-12. Anma's going to air it out. Looks like that's number 8.
Completes a number
2-point
8.
conversion converted.
Yep, and that was Henny's, the senior.
Nice play by the seniors there to kind of end their high school football career.
And so now we'll see what happens next.
Yep, we got 1 second left. Sioux Falls, Dakota Valley scores here with a really nice run by the running back, senior. They get a 2-point conversion attempt good, so get 14 points on the board now.
And so, yeah, it's basically going to come down to the kickoff, and time will expire. Yeah, just again want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Want to thank Dakota Valley for the trip down here. Just been impressed with them and the way they do things, and again, give a lot of credit to Sioux Falls Christian tonight. They came out and battled and played great football tonight. And so, fun win, but we got to move on, get on to Del Rapids.
Go good play by number
Ball.
63. Who do you got there, Jake?
Yeah, that was number 63. Willem Kattenberg gets on the ball, ends the game.
There you go.
Chargers excited. Big
So that's
win tonight.
Yeah, that's the final. Sioux Falls Christian 41, Dakota Valley 14. Great win by Sioux Falls Christian. Jake, what do you got for people?
Nothing that I haven't said. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to roll. Get in your scouting reports, players. Watch as much film as you've watched all year, and know Del Rapids like the back of your hand.
There you go. So this isn't completely official, but we believe we will be at Del Rapids Friday night.
Yep.
I'm sure all that stuff will be posted on Sioux Falls Christian's website and whatnot. So yeah, so it's about a 25-minute drive, and hopefully we can fill up that seating there and cheer on the Chargers for getting our trip back to the Dome. So with that, I think we'll be signing out. Thanks for